Good morning, Lancaster.
Good morning, Lancaster, Pennsylvania. My name is Jason.
I'm Jose.
This is CUPPA J's. Today on the program, where did that week go? We're talking about antiques, music, and theater. What's in the cup this morning features our good friends over at Square One Coffee. We're going back to Square One. Ruby finds a post-COVID treasure, and Jose celebrates Father's Day. But first, let's take a look outside. The weather this morning is brought to you by the second floor fire escape here at the Candy Factory.
Today's weather is pretty crisp.
Yes, it is. Ruby, I feel like your weather reports are getting more positive now.
Now that the weather's looking up, I think you're right. I also realize I need to invest in a thesaurus because I'm running out of words.
A thesaurus?
A thesaurus. I don't know if any meteorologist has ever described the weather as crisp.
I think
summer.
so.
Yeah, they've said
I feel like it's a fall vibe, but
No,
I gotta
it
get
is.
some new words.
It's not technically summer yet.
That's true. We still got a couple
We
days.
have 3 more days, I think,
Let's
until it's
go.
officially. I don't know when the official first day of
I think
summer is
it's
this year.
Sunday.
Sunday's the first day, and then Monday is the last day.
Oh, of summer.
Yeah, it is central Pennsylvania.
Well, I mentioned earlier the Candy Factory. Do we make candy, José Johnson?
No, we do not.
But we do make this show right here in the Candy Factory, our gift to the internet each week, almost every week. The Candy Factory is a co-working and social club located in the heart of downtown Lancaster. It's where you can co-work and mingle and socialize with other people in a very safe way. Membership start at $100. That's a community membership. It gets you access anytime the doors are open. And the doors are open a lot.
They are.
8 to 6 during the week, 8 to 5 on Friday, Saturday mornings, 9 to 12. Schedule the tour. Check it out at coworkinginlancaster.com for all the details. Come and join us. And you can even check out, you can even take a peek in here, the second floor media studio.
You can see where the magic happens.
Here at the Candy Factory. Our question of the week, what is your favorite theater production? What is your favorite theater production? Chime in and let us know. Leave us a comment on whatever platform you're watching us on. And you have a chance to win our featured coffee this week, plus a shiny new Candy Factory mug. Do you have a favorite theater production?
When I was younger, I did a whole lot of theater, playing in the pit orchestra mostly.
Yeah.
I'm kind of old school, kind of like those old ones, like Guys and Dolls was one of my favorite productions. I love the music in that. Yeah. But some of the new stuff is really quite cool.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah.
Ruby, how about you?
I'm a big Hairspray gal. I love Hairspray. All the songs, I listen to the soundtrack a lot in my car. It's definitely one of my favorites.
Yeah, you're into theater like musicals.
Yeah, musicals.
I remember as a kid you would sing a lot of walk around the house singing musical songs.
Yeah, I was in one musical production in my life, and it was the Phantom Toll Booth.
You knocked it out of the park.
I did. I had
7th
one line,
grade.
and it was killer.
Wasn't it 7th grade?
8th grade, 7th?
8th, something like that.
Yeah.
Middle school. We'll go with middle school. Let us know what your favorite theater production is. Drop us a comment, and you'll have a chance to win our featured coffee. Do we have a winner from last week?
I believe we do have a winner from last week. Our winner from last week is
Peggy Murr.
Peggy Murr, absolutely.
And our question was, what's your favorite local band? Peggy mentioned Steel Radiance. Did a little research on Steel Radiance. It's an all-female classic rock and blues cover band. And they're going to be playing this Sunday.
Yeah, well, that sounds great. Where are they playing at?
The new Bull's Head Beer Garden at Kissel Valley Farms.
Oh,
I haven't been there.
Neither have I.
Anybody? Has anybody been to the new Bull's Head Beer Garden at Kissel Valley Farms? Chime in on the comments and let us know if you've been there. Let us know what's going on over there. Maybe that's something we'll take a look at here in the upcoming weeks on CUPPA J's.
Yeah, absolutely.
Developing story.
There we go.
Add it to
Breaking
the
news.
list.
Breaking news.
But now, my friend, it's time for two guys who like coffee to talk about what's in the cup.
And this week, we are once again visiting our friends at Square One, and we have this wonderful blend called Dawn Chaser. Thank you. It is a blend of Colombian and Peruvian, yes, with notes of cherry, plum, and brown sugar. So this is the Dawn Chaser blend.
All right, we're going back to Square One. We featured the Sasquatch, I believe.
Yes, we did have this.
few weeks
They have
ago.
great names.
They're great names.
Great names.
Dawn Chaser is a cool name.
Yeah.
Who is this Dawn?
Yes.
And who
Why
is
are we chasing her?
It's a family-owned business. They've been roasting for 15 years. It's owned by Josh and Jess Steffi. I don't know why I have trouble saying it. Josh and Jess Steffi. I can't say it fast. They started. They purchased, I guess, Square One over 2007. It's over on Duke Street, 145 North Duke Street, and it is a tasty blend. This morning.
It is very good. And an interesting thing, when I was picking up the coffee, I did notice they had been closed during COVID. They had been closed for indoor seating, and they will be opening up beginning of July. So if you want to get yourself a cup of coffee and a tasty little pastry, you are more than welcome to stop into Square One after the 1st of July. Starting the 1st of July.
They have a really cool setup over there.
Yeah, it's really, really, really nice. Really chill, man.
Like as far as the COVID friendly way of purchasing.
Yeah. It's really great. You have to ring a bell to get service, but it's like one of those hand ringing bells. They have it on the ground.
So you tap it.
Yeah, tap it with your foot. Yeah,
like a drummer.
Yeah, exactly.
Playing the bell.
Yeah. Except for your time, would probably be a little bit better.
Yeah. Square One Coffee at 145 North Duke Street. Check them out and check out Don Chaser. We're going to be drinking it all week
long
here in the second floor media studio at the Candy Factory. So where did that week go, my friend?
That's a good question. I'm sure you're going to tell me.
Let's take a look at some of the stories flying around Lancaster County. A lot of folks spent a lot of time at the Adamstown Stoudts complex over the years. Stoudts had been in business for a long time. Shut down during the pandemic last March of 2020. Just opened back up. Well, part of it did. Ironspire has replaced Stoudts. Their antiques mall. It reopened last Sunday. And interesting history about the Stoudts complex. So Stoudts had a concession stand in Shupp's Grove. This is going way back. And they would rent pavilions to the antiques dealers during rain. So they had a concession stand over at this outdoor market. And eventually it just said, hey, we should just open our own antiques mall. So they did. It was called the Black Angus Antiques Mall. And this Ed Stout, he opened up the restaurant in 1964. He was 24 years old, opened up this complex. And it evolved over the years to have all these different things going on. Well, they closed last year. And his wife, Carol, had actually been the brewer at Stoudts. A lot of people know Stoudts Brewery.
Right.
So if you're familiar with Adamstown, it was just sort of the mainstay up there. It was like an institution. So she actually had announced that she was going to be retiring from brewing last February before the pandemic. They closed the doors, and now it's sort of being revitalized. So it's called the Ironspire complex now, and the Columbia Kettle Works is managing the beer garden.
Okay, cool.
So it's open on Sundays. Columbia Kettle Works is just blown up.
Yeah, it's kind of I went there not long after they opened
in Columbia.
Yeah.
Because they have the location here downtown Lancaster as well now.
I did.
Right next to Zootropolis on Water Street.
Well, I have to check that out.
Yeah, Columbia Kettle Works, and now possibly, according to the story in LMP by Chad Humble, they're thinking about or considering maybe a permanent location up there in Adamstown as well.
Hey.
So for all you folks who missed Stoudts last year, who missed the Stoudts Antique Mall, get back up there and check it out.
Absolutely.
Ironspire replaces Stoudts. In music news, this is an interesting story. There's a new show called Don't Rock the Jukebox, which is a teen musical review. It's a high-energy tour de force of popular music from across the decades, featuring teens talent from around the county.
Okay.
And this is brought to you by Servant Stage, and they have 4 shows going on next weekend. So I'll announce the shows here in a minute, but one of the reasons this is interesting to me is we have 2 Candy Factory connections in this show.
Do tell.
I will tell. Reagan Connell, who's one of our members, John Connell's daughter.
Absolutely. And
Lily Hauk, who is one of the Candy Factory staffers, Corey Hauk's sister.
Really?
Yeah, both performing in this show. Did a little research on Servant Stage, and it seems like a really great organization. So it's a nonprofit. They serve the community with outstanding music and theater performances. And one of their missions is to make the arts accessible, especially to people who have financial or physical limitations. Mm-hmm. So they put on these productions in parks, churches, retirement homes, schools, etc. Like all, they bring the arts to you.
Exactly.
Servantstage.org is how you can learn more about what Servant Stage is doing. But don't Rock the Jukebox.
Don't Rock the Jukebox.
That's next weekend. 4 shows next weekend, starting, let's see what we have here. Friday, June 25th, 7 p.m., Lititz Springs Park. On the 26th, on Saturday, 2 shows, 11 a.m. at Clipper Stadium and 7 p.m. at Lancaster County Christian School. And then on Sunday at 3 p.m., New Holland Park.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so 4 opportunities to catch this show. Visit their website, servantstage.org, because some of the shows you need tickets for, some of the shows you don't.
Yeah, that's great. That's great.
Wait.
Great, giving young talent a chance to perform.
Well, so yeah, it's a great combination of things, right? You are bringing up this new talent, plus you're bringing the arts into these places where people might not otherwise get to experience the arts. So
exactly.
Kudos to you, Servant Stage. Well done, and looking forward to that performance.
I'll drink to that.
Drink some coffee to that. Also, big news out of Ephrata this week. Big news out of Ephrata. EPAC returns with a full capacity live theater performance. See, we're talking about theater.
Yes.
For Pride Month, art director Ed Fernandez wanted to bring a show with impact. So they are presenting Boys in the Band, which is it was a 1968 debut off Broadway.
Okay.
About a group of gay men who were marginalized by society. And according to an article on LMP on Sunday, art director Ed Fernandez was talking about how, he polled and talked to a lot of friends in the gay community, and it's still relevant. They feel like this show is really still relevant. So it was a great show to launch full capacity theater during Pride Month at EPAC, which is a theater in Ephrata, but it's been known to push some boundaries and to do a great job, not just doing the same shows over and over again.
Right,
you know what I mean? They really bring some great shows to the area. Another good reason, though, that Ed pointed out was a small cast. It's only 9 actors.
Okay.
So for bringing back theater after the pandemic, it's kind of it was kind of an easy show to work with for them. And interesting spoiler alert. I'm going to give you a chance to pause and skip. Not a musical.
Not a musical. The Boys in the Band is not a musical.
Not a musical. No music in the show.
Man, that threw me for a loop.
So you'll have to go to the show and find out exactly what's going on with this particular performance. I'm not gonna do any more spoiling other than to say that. But we also have another Candy Factory connection with this show.
Do tell.
Wes Wilson, who's the husband of Candy Factory staffer Curtis Wilson, plays Donald in the show.
Donald.
So another Candy Factory connection at EPAC.
We're everywhere, man.
Yeah.
Candy Factory, we're everywhere.
2 degrees. If you go back 2 degrees, you're here at the you're sitting right here in this.
Yeah, exactly.
The 2 degrees of José Johnson. Whew. So check it out. Boys in the Band at EPAC starting next weekend. Or I'm sorry, this show starts Thursday. That would be yesterday. Through June 26th. Yeah. It's Servant Stage. It starts next week.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. Theater.
Here's a bonus story for you.
Bonus points.
I know everybody's saying, well, that's the news. Yeah, let's move on. But no. I'm going to bring you a bonus story. Here's a headline I couldn't pass up this week from the New York Times via LNP. Are flying cars finally here? Are flying cars finally here was the headline.
Yes.
The answer is almost.
Almost.
So there's a flying car, a Canadian named Marcus Lang invented it. It's called the Black Fly. It was featured in this article. It has a curved hull, just imagine this thing, 2 wings, 8 rotors.
All right.
So it's sort of like a miniature plane, car, helicopter, droney thing.
Yeah.
And the article mentioned that there are other companies. There's 2 or 3 companies right now that have similar products that they're developing over in around the world, and they're looking to create affordable air taxis.
Oh, really?
Yeah, by 2024.
What? 2024.
We are halfway through 2021. So think about that. 2.5 years, we could be flying around in air taxis.
Uber.
Yeah, and they mentioned it'd be like kind of an Uber air taxi.
Like
would you? Would you do it? I mean, where are you at on the flying car thing?
Yeah, I do it.
Yeah. Like no hesitation.
Hey, I've been flying in cars for a long time, man.
Ruby, how about you? Look at that face.
I'd let some other people test it out first.
Are we ready for this?
See what happens. I don't know if I trust it just quite yet. That the idea just kind of freaks me out. I still don't understand how planes work. So flying cars is just adding a whole nother level.
Have you ever seen the Jetsons?
No.
I was thinking about this, how for older folks
Yeah.
like us,
Yeah.
maybe I would say what, over 40?
Yeah, probably.
The Jetsons were
Yeah.
sort of have been the sort of the baseline or the benchmark for
The future.
For the future.
Yeah, our vision of the future.
Like since the 60 years ago.
Yeah.
Since the mid 60s.
Mm-hmm.
The Jetsons, the cartoon, the Jetsons has been we had the video phones,
Yeah.
with the robots,
Yeah.
Cleaning your house,
Yeah.
and flying cars.
Yeah.
And when you think about it, we have FaceTime,
Yeah.
and Zoom and Skype and all this stuff.
Right.
So we have the video calls. We have the vacuums.
Yeah. All right.
Now it's time for the cars.
Well, it's kind of interesting you said, because there was an article I was reading somewhere, and someone was talking about the fact that people say, well, we're the flying cars, and they say, really, we do have flying cars, because what is a car? A car is a vehicle that transports people from one place to another. So we've got flying cars that are just called airplanes.
Oh yeah, but you know what? That's a cop out.
Well, I mean, hey, look, semantics. Put that in your thesaurus.
I'm telling you, what they're developing is potentially the
All right.
Jetsons realized.
The Jetsons. Okay. And we got the hydrated food too.
So there you go, folks.
All right.
You heard it here first. Well, not really. You heard it in the New York Times first. But 2024, we're going to be flying around taking our air taxi. Ruby, what's going on with you this week?
Well, funny you asked.
Oh boy.
I actually have some very exciting news for those of you who have been keeping up with my Bruno Mars journey, let's call it.
Obsession.
Yes.
Yeah.
He finally got the restraining order.
So a couple weeks ago, I talked about my plan to get to Vegas, included becoming an ordained minister.
Right.
Thankfully, I didn't go through with the plan, because on Tuesday, Bruno announced he's doing 2 shows in Maryland.
Nice.
And I was like, he heard me. He saw CUPPA J's and was like,
Of course.
Let me bring the magic to you.
Yeah.
exactly. He was like, I need to go to the East Coast. So I saw this and was like, oh my gosh, this is the best thing ever. Like, I need to get ready. And then came a new plan, because nothing can be simple in my life. And I realized that tickets were going on pre-sale. And the whole big struggle with getting tickets these days is trying to get a pre-sale code.
Right.
They try to keep it super secret. It's like really VIP. And I was like, how can I get a pre-sale code? So I did some research. I found a Bruno Mars fan page on Twitter, scrolled through, found a news article they had posted.
Wow.
And the article said, if you signed up for an M Life Rewards account for the MGM Casino hotels, you could get pre-sale. And I said, you know what?
Why not?
Why not? So I go online, MGM. I can't even gamble yet, but I was like, this is going to be worth it. Signed up. I'm now an M Life Rewards member. Thank you.
No points.
No points. I have no points. I'm the bottom tier.
M
I
for
didn't
life.
even know if they would give me the pre-sale code. But yesterday, I logged on. I had multiple tabs open, multiple screens open. I was sweating a lot. And after a long process of nerves, I got 2 tickets to see Bruno Mars in August. I still just brings a tear to my eye. Let me just tell you, that was the most stressful experience in my entire life. The site was crashing. Things were selling out. There were 2 dates and I was trying to get both and it just wouldn't work. One card wouldn't work. It said I put in the wrong information and then it loaded and I didn't think I got them. I had a panic attack. I was like, it's over. My dreams are crushed. And then all of a sudden the "you got them" page showed up on my screen and I started crying and was like, wow. This is what pure happiness feels like.
This is bliss.
So updates, August 7th is the big show. And the next week, I'm going to be doing a full report.
Full review.
Developing
story.
Yep. So
oh boy. I can hardly wait.
Highlight of my life.
Yeah, and that to me is the interesting statement. That this is the most stressful moment of her life and the highlight of her life. In these 20 years, it has nothing to do with the fact that we've gone through a global pandemic, had insurrection, and all these things. The most stressful moment was her sitting in this room with thousands of
looking like NASA.
Looking like NASA trying to get Bruno Mars tickets. Boy, Ruby, that is a third world or first world problem.
But you know what? It shows that I've had a good life so far.
That's
if that
true.
was the most stressful event.
Well, then, it just shows you are a Mundock.
Well, mission accomplished.
Yep.
Well done. Let's give you a little more love.
Thank you.
Yes, Ruby.
Thank you.
Ruby.
Bruno.
24 karat.
Thank you.
Not too far from now, too. It's like 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Something like that.
7
weeks.
I'm freaking out.
Congratulations, Ruby.
Thank you.
On your Bruno Mars tickets.
Yeah, watch Taylor Swift is going to do a show the same day.
Oh gosh. Don't even say that.
Did you know that this weekend is Father's Day?
I did know this week was Father's Day.
I didn't.
Yeah. You didn't?
Goes to
No.
show you,
Yeah, what are we doing?
Yeah.
What a great daughter you
Make
are.
some
Ruby.
plans.
So what are we doing this weekend, kid?
I don't know.
You taking me to see Bruno Mars? Is that second ticket for the old man? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
A lot of interesting gifts that fly around on Father's Day.
Yeah, it seems that mothers, it's kind of easier to buy for mothers. There's all kinds of things. You buy them flowers, you buy them candies, you little frock, frilly frock, something like that. But Father's Day is always a little more difficult to buy something for dear old dad. And I think that one of the big things that's happened recently that has made gift buying a little simpler are the subscription boxes. I don't know if you're hip to those.
Yeah, a little bit. Pay attention, Ruby, by the way. Pay attention.
It's kind of like it's an expansion of like the old Beer of the Month Club or the Columbia Music House. You
Right.
pay money and you get something in the mail regularly. But there have been a lot of them, particularly for women. There have been a lot of my wife has one for a cosmetics thing, and every month she gets a little package of different kind of cosmetics. But they've started to do this for men. And there actually has some really good ones. There are, different fashion ones. There's one, I think it's called Bespoke, where you can kind of choose. You fill out your profile, and then it sends you your little box based on your profile. So you can get things that cover the range from grooming products to barware or things like that. So it's really kind of a cool idea. And, of course, that's something I've suggested to my wife that, hey, if you want to find me something, just get me a subscription to one of those boxes. But in my research, trying to figure out the best box to get, I did come across that there is a company that is doing Lancaster County centric men's gift boxes.
All right.
Yes. And they have actually 3 different categories. So they have a fashion kit. Okay, it's called the Mennonite Fashion Kit. And with this kit, you get the overall of the month.
Nice.
Overall of the month.
Nice.
You get seasonal suspender. Pair of suspenders. So you get your nice different colors for your seasons. And of course, you get your choice from the Black is the New Black Hat collection.
Nice. Well done.
Yes.
Well done.
There's a Lancaster County culinary kit, the culinary kit, because, we like to grill. That's a guy thing,
Be grilling all weekend.
Be grilling all weekend. Exactly. The culinary kit comes with a copy of this real hidden gem. It's a cookbook called the Roadkill to Road Apple cookbook. Very popular here in Lancaster County. It also comes with a seasonal scrapple.
Nice.
So and then also
you don't want scrapple that's out of season.
Exactly.
Let me just
you got to have it's like with coffee, you have to have the right match.
Absolutely.
And then also you get your weight in Lebanon bologna.
Nice.
So that you can't miss with that.
Very good.
And then of course with a lot of the fashion trends. We have all these different fashion trends. So we kind of went from the metrosexual look to the hipster. The Amish look is now the new. It's the natural progression after the hipster. It's the same beard, but just a little bit different. So we have the Plain People Grooming Kit.
Nice.
Plain People Grooming Kit. You're familiar with the designer Tommy Hilfiger, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So
absolutely.
This is the Lancaster County version. Tommy Hirschberger. The Tommy Hirschberger Route 222 cologne. Notes of hay and poultry, and I think that we do have some images for the next two. We have the Plain People glue-on beard extensions.
Well done.
The glue. Yeah. So see what that'll give you. And then, of course, this is my favorite part. This is the do-it-yourself home haircut kit. Yeah, so you can get that full look now that you've got the beard. You get the haircut kit. Please note that the salad is not included.
Optional.
Yep, that's right. So that is your
Flip over the bowl.
Yeah, exactly.
Cut away.
Well
Done.
away. All right, there you go.
There it is. Father's Day coming up this weekend. A lot of selection there from Lancaster County.
Yeah.
From our friends in Lancaster County.
Absolutely.
A lot of selection. Buy the old man some Lancaster County classics.
Yeah, I'm waiting for
Instant.
those overalls.
Instant classics.
Instant
classics.
Just add water.
Well, you know what? It's Friday. And that means it's time for
Weekend
shenanigans. What are you doing this weekend, Jose Johnson?
Actually, I am ditching Lancaster County for a few days.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm ditching Lancaster County for New Jersey. Going to the beach.
oh, are you?
Yeah, we're going to the beach. Family.
Where are you headed?
Stone Harbor.
Stone Harbor.
Stone Harbor.
Nice.
Do you get down there often, or is this a new trip? For
This is a new trip for me.
you? Okay.
Yeah. So family thing.
It's Father's Day weekend, and it's grill season, so we're going to be doing some grilling and swilling.
All right.
I'll be swilling some seltzer,
All right. Have some scrapple.
maybe some Scrabble.
All right.
What are you up to this weekend, Rube?
Well, celebrating Father's Day, apparently. Gotta add that to my calendar.
Busted.
Yeah. Besides that, I'm gonna try to enjoy the nice weather. Probably get out to the pool since it's finally gonna be hot again after the winter that we had last week. It felt like. And also, I just wanted to give a little shout out. So in the know, Ariana and I host a show every Sunday on So Good Lancaster, and it keeps everybody in the know in what's going on in Lancaster. And this week is actually a very special episode. It's our 20th episode.
Hey.
Cannot believe it's been 20 episodes so far. So we had a little bit of fun with it. We spiced it up a little, so you don't want to miss it. It was a really good time. So check out So in the Know Sundays at noon on So Good Lancaster.
Right, and this Sunday, of course, being Father's Day, it's a special episode for many reasons, right, kid?
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to my old man. I talked to him yesterday, told him to come down. We'll throw some stuff on a grill. Pops, Pap, the Z-Man, Big Lair. He goes by many. He has more aliases than a mafioso.
Well,
Shout out to you there, Big Z-Man. Anybody chiming in on the boards this morning?
I think we got you. Oh, Nate says Guys and Dolls. Played in pit band.
Oh,
see?
There you go, Nate. I didn't know you played in pit bands. That's for our question of the week. What is your favorite theater production?
Yes.
What else we have going on? Tony.
West Side Story. Okay, yeah, another great one.
Classic.
Absolutely. Once you're a jet, you're
What-
always a jet.
Who else chimed in this morning?
Randy says Rent is a favorite show. Yeah, seen it with the sun several times. Yeah, that's another fantastic one.
Randy Buxner.
Randy.
Yeah, Randy, thanks for chiming in. Let's get together soon. Adam Kaler.
Oh, Pirates of Penzance. That's very popular in Canada, I understand.
That's a good Canadian show for our Canadian friends.
Nathan says, Dear Evan Hansen.
You know
I'm
that
familiar
Oh
with him.
yeah,
You know that
yeah, and they just announced. I think there's a new production of it coming out. I'm not sure if it's a movie version or just another production, but it's really, really popular right now.
Oh, cool. I'll have to check that out.
Awesome. Leave your favorite theater production in the comments anytime this week. You'll be in our random drawing to win our featured coffee of the week, which is Dawn Chaser from the nice folks over at Square One Coffee on North Duke Street.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you everybody for chiming in and for checking us out this week. We hope you have an awesome weekend.
Yeah, all you dads out there, happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day. Thank you all for joining us this morning on Cup of J's. And remember, keep your cup full with all that makes Lancaster
So good.
Candy Factory.
Go.